Right, here we go. We are live. Hello, my name is Coach KK, and I help people heal, live happy, healthy, free lives. What do I mean by free? I mean free from anything outside of themselves, free of attachments. I'm free. What is up, Janet? So today, let's just talk really quick. Let me just make sure I'm seeing comments. So just for you guys, if you're joining, let me know where you're joining from. And this live is all about you guys. This is all about you guys. So why I'm doing this live is because I feel this super duper like pressure to create a really cool community and to have a structure within it. So for example, this is where I'm thinking, and I want feedback from you guys. So my whole deal is I'm sober, I'm spiritual, and I'm a transformation coach. I'm a Buddha yoga instructor. And what I'm all about holistic healing practices. So spirituality, holistic healing, and transformation. If you're joining, let me know where you are. So transformation. A lot of people are like, what is transformation? Transformation is like totally changing yourself and becoming, it's almost like you cocoon, you're in the cocoon. And then you're working and you're working and you're working on yourself. And then boom, you emerge as that butterfly, right? Or you're the lotus. And hey, Elliot, welcome everybody. Or you're the lotus flower, you're in the mud and you emerge transformed into this beautiful lotus flower. Or phoenix into the ashes. You're free, you're flying, you're transformed. So I'm hoping that we can get some feedback here from you guys. So the help please is I'm looking for feedback. I am really feeling a calling to hone in on my community, the people that, you guys, if you're watching this, then there's a reason why, there's a reason why you're watching this and that we're connected. And so really, I have some questions for you guys. So what's your biggest interest out of the topics that I cover and that I post about? Is it sobriety? Is it narcissistic abuse? Is it, lack of self-worth? Spirituality? What, out of those, like, what are you most driven to learn more about or to work on within yourself? The other thing when it comes to transformation, holistic healing, a lot of that involves just wellness in general, and creating a balance in your life. So a lot of times people are like going all in on one particular thing, and wow, it's hot in here. I almost feel like taking this off, but it's like I could, because I do have like a thing underneath, but woof. Okay. But so I'm really hoping that I can get you guys to communicate here. That's it from so Crystal's here. So Crystal, okay, so Elliot, okay, so we got Instagram. So Elliot's over here. And Elliot says holistic healing, and Crystal's over here, and she says, that's it for me, it's balance. And then honestly, like, balance is wellness, it really is. So cool, I appreciate that, you guys. So if it's holistic healing, so are there specific topics that, drive home for you guys? Is it, and honestly, like when I talk about like healing and recovery, I really think they're intertwined. Balance is good too, Elliot says. Yeah, balance is really key, and that's what I coach a lot of people on how to create routines which create balance. So and the routines involve doing a checklist which is like self-care for you, and making sure you take care of that checklist, and that you make that priority, which is also making you priority, right? So so that's, I think, pretty cool for sure. How many of you would say you're in recovery or you're on a healing journey? I mean, I feel like we always are, but I'm just definitely looking for feedback, looking for what you guys would benefit from. So here, let me just, let me get your feedback on this, because what my, and I don't want to say my fear is, but because I don't, I just know that you have to just leap and you got to fall forward. Crystal says, yes, healing journey. So I don't want to say it's my fear, but I also value everyone's time and energy. And Elliot says, yes, always. Sorry, I had a birthday party. It was my twin nephew's birthday party today. I ate all this junk food, and so I'm like so thirsty. Well, not junk food, but I did eat a lot of donuts and I had pizza. So if you're joining, let me know where you're joining from, who you are. That would be awesome, and welcome. So I'm looking for feedback for you guys of how I can serve you to the best of my ability, and what I can create for you guys that you'll benefit, and we'll all benefit. So that's the thing. Is I've done all kinds of different things, trying to hone in on, like, what do I want to do? How do I want to host different events, groups, challenges, community? So I really find now that I'm being called to create a community. I also feel like, so let me see how you guys feel about this, but I am more and more honing in on self-worth. So I was thinking, you guys might have seen me post a couple things saying, if the music's too loud, let me know. If the music's too loud, it's kind of not as exciting as I thought it would be, but I'm not going to switch it up now. I'm going to stay with it, but I can lower it. So, but if it's too loud, let me know. So I was talking about Karyn's inner circle, KK's inner circle, and a lot of people might be going to bed right now. It's because my friend Haley she's like, I'm going to bed. So some people are night owls, and some people are 1 hour behind, 2 hours behind, 3 hours behind, wherever you are in the world. And that's one reason why I love building community, because through this, through social media, because we could be all over the world, and that's really cool. We can connect and meet, like-minded people. So let's get back to, so Karyn's inner circle, KK's inner circle, but this is where I'm leaning toward eventually rolling out, is KK's self-worth club. And I was thinking maybe trying doing like a month of that, and seeing how that rolls out. Or we'll start where it makes sense to do like 21 days of that and see how it works before we commit to like just doing it monthly. But if that, like, how does that feel for you guys? Are you interested in that? Or do you think the inner circle is a better option? And yeah, so let me know what you guys think about that. Just curious. Like I said, I'm looking for feedback. So then the other thing I was also, because tomorrow's Monday, and I know that I personally am ready to reset, reboot, and so curious about whether you guys would be interested in a beat the belly bloat kind of like challenge, where I did that once before, just as an accountability group, an accountability group. And I think last time I did that, it was like $1 a day. So also teaching beauty yoga. I think that I'm going to add that as part of the club or inner circle once a week, as well as like a group coaching call. So the group coaching call would basically be, you're invited to go on Zoom. It would be recorded and then posted in a private Facebook group, so that if you miss it, you can catch the replays. But so that would be like a more of like a hot seat coaching kind of thing, or people turn their questions in prior, and then I go through whatever I can in like an hour. So that's something I was thinking about doing. So it sounds like holistic healing is the way to go. So Crystal says, that's a great question. I'm not really sure. What would the self-worth group look like? What are some of your ideas? Oh, okay. So holistic healing is amazing. Yeah, I mean, that's like what I do, but I'm not sure if that would resonate with as many people as just like self-worth. So okay, I'll share with you why I'm leaning towards self-worth, or maybe it's self-love if that resonates more. But here's the things that I've been doing coaching, one-on-one coaching for the last like 3 months with a good amount of people. So it's, giving me way more experience. It's really cool, helping a lot of people really change their life, because that's what I love to do. That's the transformation aspect of it. So what I am really honing in on with all the different people is the basis of everybody's like healing or conditions that they're coming to me for is really just lack of self-worth. Because when we have lack of self-worth, that's when we allow a lot of things to, kind of like take over our lives, including like people and substances, that kind of thing. So what I'm realizing is that we're honing in on like that self-worth condition, which is, it's not true. Whatever those negative talk is, it's not true. So we have to build up that self-worth, the confidence to set healthy boundaries and to learn how to give the self-care, to give the self-love, all of those things. So that's why I was talking about the self-worth club. So if there's like Crystal, you said like, you don't know what that is. Like, what does that mean? So maybe, so you both said healing, balance, healing. Truth, sister. I'm reading a book about healthy boundaries currently, which in turn helps self-worth. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, it is self-worth. When you create healthy boundaries, that's self-worth, because when you don't create healthy boundaries, then you have the lack of self-worth because you let people like mess with your inner peace, right? So yeah. Okay. So I'm just curious, like feedback on, so what I'm about to sort of put together, and I had talked about it like a week ago. I thought I was going to start Monday, tomorrow. Fire. I love the fire. So I don't know why I keep putting my hair. I kind of like, I don't wear it down much because it's like, it just gets, I don't know, but I might as well just like, oh, you guys, I'm gonna bleach my hair. So this might be changing real soon. I'm an affiliate for Jacqueline Pro Products, and my friend Sherry is like a educational, I want to call her guru, but so she got me hooked up with this company, and so I got the products. So I just took us on a little side trip. But it's kind of fun to have like this wild hair. That's all. Okay. If I'm gonna be wild, I might as well be wild. Now it's all like in my lips. Okay, back to focus facts. Yeah, I'm gonna bleach it. I'm bleaching it. I got all the stuff. I just opened the box. Yeah. Okay. So let's get back to on topic. Okay. So the community. So this is what I'm thinking. So it would be $20 a month, recurring, as long as the first month goes well. So it's going to be, hey John, welcome. So it's going to be like a test run for the first month. And if all goes well, we're just gonna, it's gonna be a recurring monthly community. So what we're gonna do is, it will be a private Facebook group, once a week, group coaching, Zoom. And I'm gonna teach booty yoga once a week. That unfortunately you have to be there live. So if you miss that, you're kind of out of luck, I think. So I apologize if that's the case. I'm also thinking about teaching booty 2 times a week, maybe for the next through June. Hey Robert, I think that says Robert. Nice to see you. Where are you joining from? Okay, so any feedback about that? Is there interest in that? Does that sound cool? I'm just curious. Like I said, it is going to be a test to see, how it goes and if it's working for everybody, and we're all benefiting from it. I certainly just I don't want to be like pulling teeth for people to show up for a group coaching call. And booty yoga is definitely unique. It's powerful. I want to get, I was on a like real, like Crystal, we were on a real like groove, and I definitely somehow like got tripped up and lost my groove and started like eating gluten, eating all this sugar, and I just kind of like went out the wayside. I lost my discipline for a little bit, and it's time to get back into that discipline. Crystal says, I am taking the next month off, but if you keep it going, I will most likely join in the following month. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know, actually. So I might just teach booty and kind of come up with this. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking for. I'm really looking for feedback. And, the topics, you guys seem to say like healing, holistic healing. I'm just curious how many people are benefiting from like the sobriety aspects. Are people looking for more of like me talking about sobriety and recovery and, how to live that happy, healthy, free life? And yeah, so I think this was pretty good feedback. I will see, if there's more as people watch the replay. So definitely, if you're watching the replay, can you put a hashtag replay? I think what it is, it's a Sunday night at 9:00, and people are probably just settling into their TV shows at this point, which I never do, but I get it. Yeah. So, and there might be, we might have like a meditation maybe once a week. If you guys would be into that, we can also, if you guys want to pick a certain topic, I can go live like once a week on a certain topic. So really, it'll be more about community and feedback. And that's really what I'm looking for. Hi, Lisa. That's what I'm looking for, is for you guys to start to communicate with me, so then I can take that feedback and then give you whatever, however I can serve you at the highest level. So, I don't know what I don't know until you guys let me know, and then I know, right? Does that make sense? So I'm really, really, really looking for you guys to start, giving me more feedback, more feedback. I'm not doing this for me. I'm not. Yes, I'm doing it because I love to do it. I love to help people. And why do I love to do it is because literally I was a full-time drunk. Practically, like I started drinking when I was 15 and I did not stop officially, for any period. I never made it a year until I was 45 years old. So that's why I do it. And I've never really had a healthy relationship because I wasn't really healthy. And the last relationship I was in, I just totally got the wool pulling over my eyes. It was the very first relationship that I was in sober. And I completely got like duped by a narcissist, and I did not even know what that was. So you don't know until you know, and then you know. So yeah, that's so I'm really like, give me feedback of what topics you're interested in. If it is holistic, that's what I do. I do holistic healing, transformation. So I'm really kind of all over the map, and that's why I really am looking for your feedback and your help, that how you guys can benefit the most from what I can offer. And so definitely give me feedback. If you're not comfortable giving it in the public arena here, feel free to shoot me a private message or direct message, a DM, and let me know. So is it sobriety, recovery, healing, holistic healing? Is it wellness? Is it spirituality? Is it transformation? Is it nutrition? Are you interested in yoga, but you've never tried it before? So you're reserved about it. I will say, like, booty yoga is just a lot of fun. There's no pressure. And if you're doing it on Zoom, Elliot says with your life coaching. Well, that's all of that. Yeah. What do you mean, Elliot, when you say that? What do you mean when you say with my life coaching? Because all of that is my life coaching. But yeah, the spiritual counselor is like life coaching. So it all kind of comes under the same umbrella. But I think, recently I really, oh man, can I just share this with you before we jump off? Is recently I realized how many coaches out there really don't have, they might not even have any certifications at all. Or they might have a certification that they like, sorry, I'm reading Elliot, and I'll touch base on that. Or maybe they went to did something online for, I don't know, not a lot of time. So here's what I will tell you is there's a lot of coaches out there that are really they're good salesmen. They are really good salesmen. I was definitely duped by a coach when I was in that, after that crazy relationship. I wasn't myself. I wasn't myself, and I completely got duped on that. I became another person from that relationship, and then I attracted this coach, and I was like, what am I doing? And that was a waste. And that was actually so much pressure. It just was like a shit show. I was literally living in hell. But yeah, so, I literally have 7 years of experience to get to have my certified spiritual practitioner license. I'm a religious science spiritual practitioner. That took about 7 years with prerequisites, classes, and studies. I had to go in front of a board and do an oral questions. I also had to do written exams. No joke, man. I used to have to write lots of things. It was really going to college. And so that is my experience. The transformation coaching, that was 3 months. The booty yoga, took me a while to get that certification. So that was just built upon time. I failed a bunch of times to get that cert in my, but that only, made me stronger. Elliot says, isn't that what you're doing here? Life coaching. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it is. I think though, what I'm asking is because, we can call it life coaching, but that's such a broad topic that people don't really, that could be I'm trying to niche it down to really find, because that's how you're really going to find your people. So if that answers your question, Elliot, the reason why it is life coaching, absolutely, 100%. Like, and I do spiritual life coaching, counseling. But what I'm trying to get to is like to niche it down into, to niche it down, because there's like a gazillion million life coaches, right? There's probably not a gazillion million spiritual life coaches, but my specialties, I guess, would be sobriety, spirituality, self-worth. Those are like the main things, and those are the main three things. So that's what I'm trying to do, Elliot, is create like my perfect avatar, my people, because like life coaching, that's such a broad way of talking about it, and so I really want to attract the people who really resonate with me. Does that make sense? So that's what I'm looking to do, and that's why I'm thinking. I also think Coach KK. What do you guys think about that? Because I've been all over the map. I've been keeping it real with KK. Now I have like spiritually ascending. But I think if I'm really just gonna like coach, which is really what seemingly I'm doing. Eventually, I do want to finish my studies to become a reverend. And that's just something that I want to do for my own personal, path. And eventually, probably that will go to my next level. But right now, where I am right now, I'm really enjoying helping people and coaching people. It's really, it's just filling up my soul, really filling up my soul. Like I said, because I know where I was. Thank you, Crystal. Which I don't know if you mean you love the reverend thing or just like right now I love. I'd say Coach. Yeah. Do you guys like Coach Karyn or Coach KK? Coach Karyn or Coach KK? I kind of like Coach KK. I think it's kind of cool because plus everybody spells my name wrong. Elliot says, I like it and it's great what you're doing. I was dating a woman who calls herself a life coach and does not have your training and experience. Yes, it lashes sense, especially with your spiritual joy. I think joy maybe. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and honestly, what was really crazy? I'm in this this, I don't know what you want to call it. It's like a challenge, or it's like I think it's a challenge. Like I'm in this challenge, and yeah, Coach KK. I knew Crystal. I love it. Hey, Carl. Makes sense. Not lashes and spiritual training, not toy. I know. I was like, joy. I was like, spiritual toy. I'm not going to say that. Maybe these are my spiritual toys. So I'm in this group, and thank you for the heart. So I'm in this group, and what I'm realizing is once they like roll out what they want you to like buy, the program that they want you to buy, and I don't even know how much it costs because I'm not spending any more money on. I've spent so much money on like treat. I know I do that too, Elliot. Especially when people are like live, and then the iPhone like decides to like spell something else, like toy. But I've spent so much money on just different programs and all kinds of just stuff to get to right here, right now. What's up, Bo? Thanks for being here. And it's over. Like I'm not spending any more money on these things because they're all doing the same thing and they're just feeding you. I'm telling you, I'm so sick of it. All they are doing, they're salesmen. They're really great salesmen or saleswomen. I'm going to say they're men because I feel like I've only really signed up. There was one I signed up for like in the very beginning, probably the first amount of money I dropped, and that changed my life. And that was worth it. That was Jenna. Crystal, that was Jenna. And that program changed my life. But a lot of the other things, it's just like they've helped me and they've kind of like groomed me. But this one I'm in right now, and I don't know if it's just because I've spent so much money on programs. I just hear, like, right now in this particular thing, it's just, I hear the salesperson just, just trying to like raise up these hopes. And it's a bunch of bullshit, because this takes a lot of work to get to even like where I am right now. You guys have been with me forever. You've seen me just keep trying and keep trying and keep trying and keep trying, fall down, get back up, fall down, get back up. I mean, I can't, it's almost making me sick to be in this group right now, I'll be honest with you, because I'm like, you don't even have any kind of certification. You're just talking out of your ass, and it's pissing me off, because people are probably giving you a shit ton of money, and like, that's not what I'm all about. That is not what I'm about. I am not about that, because I know spiritually that if you just keep serving, it's just, it comes back tenfold. And I can't see, like, all these coaches, like, I spent that money. I mean, literally, luckily I got out of the contract, because I didn't sign it. And he tried to stick me for that contract. And honestly, I feel like he was narcissistic, and they prey on spiritual, like, empathic beings. I've noticed this, and I'm really sick of it. I really am really like, almost, it kind of just gets me. Eric says, no, you're a good person. Yeah, like, I can't do that. And then I was headed that direction, and I was like, I was feeling so not me. And it was like, almost like I was with that narcissist, who then I became like a lot like that narcissist. And then, he like just bounced. And then this coach who just, swoops in and tries to like feed my poor wounds because of that. And, wow, I'm like, what the hell just happened? And so I actually have a 3x5 card pinned up on my bedroom that says, never ever hire a coach again. Or a personal coach again, like a personal coach. I mean, I would do programs, and I would do group kind of things, but I'm never ever, like, I'll have a mentor or something like that, but I'm never gonna go that route again. Never. God is my coach. God is like my way. God is showing me the way. I'm divinely guided, and I'm not here for the money. I'm not here for the money. I'm here to help you guys. Because honestly, like, I was so lost, and it took me a long time to get to right now, like right here. So, but yeah. So, thank you so much, everybody who has given me feedback. I really appreciate it. So yeah, so what I'm really, honing in on is, niching it down to a finer, group of people, because, thanks, Eric. So, because life coaching is just like yeah. So mine is, I think the spiritual life coaching is good, because that's a little bit of a niche, right? But there's more to it than that, because my specialties are recovery, sobriety, healing, holistic healing. So yeah. So what, like, on a scale from like 1 to 10, the community group at $20 a month, how likely would you be to join that group? 10 being like, I'll join it, and like 1 being, no way, I'll never join that. So it's $20 a month. Obviously, you can cancel it at any time, and yeah. So we do amazing deal. Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I actually think so too. And the goal is just to really to have accountability, to start the community and the growth, and to give myself more experience and kind of really hone in on. But I also think from that, it might evolve into we're going to create a course. So you guys might help me create a course. I'm thinking a self-worth or self-love course from that. So I have all these ideas floating around. But let's see. Yeah, so thanks. Thank you, Crystal. So on a, yeah. So okay. So let's see. Stay committed on your path of serving and not to money. It's like my second career as a substitute teacher. I'm serving and it's not a lot of money. And now I am convinced it's time to take my wisdom and write a book after a long time in isolation. Keep up the good work, Karyn, and thank you. Write a book, of course. Yeah, I knew that. It's awesome. Yeah, I was in isolation for like a while too, so it's a weird place to be. It's a weird place to be. So okay, I think you guys helped me a lot. So that's where we're headed. The feedback was great. I really appreciate your feedback. And so I think we're gonna once again change it, and we're gonna go with Coach KK. I mean, we are spiritually ascending. That's definitely really resonates with me. But I think that to attract the right people and to attract the community that I'm talking about, I think Coach KK, and I don't know if it's like Coach KK. Yeah, so I just wrote, you can't see it on Elliot on Instagram, but I wrote Coach KK, sober, spiritual, self-worth. Like those are really the things that I'm all about. That's like really my deal. So yeah, so yes, it is open to serving you anytime. Yeah, so oh, thank you. Thank you. Hey, Karyn and Elliot. I love it. So, yeah, so also you guys, if you are not yet staying connected, like you signed up for my email list, definitely. What's up, Brian? If you haven't yet signed up for my email list, if you go to KarynKane.com and you just put your email in there. That way, whenever I'm doing something cool or like know something's happening, I have to get a little bit better at this, but the goal is really to do full-time coaching and offers of all kinds of cool stuff for you guys and serve you guys at the highest level. So they really just go all in on helping people heal. Yeah. So yeah, email list. So if you're not following, or if you're not connected and you're not part of my email list, I know you are, Crystal. I don't know, Karyn, if you are. I don't know, Elliot. I don't think Brian. I don't think any of you guys are. I don't think you are, Eric, either. So if you just go to KarynKane.com, I think it's at the bottom. It says, okay, yep, peace, love, namaste. Have a good night. Take care and best to you, of course. Yes, as well. Likewise. Namaste. Okay. So, yeah. So if you're not signed up, you sign up, please, and be on the lookout. I love your drive. Stay strong. Good night, Coach. Yay. Have a great night. Love you. I love ya. Love ya. We love you too. All right. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Really, really. It's like, I really love when we get to like talk through this platform, because it's almost like we're together, but we're not. And it's just awesome. So these are the things that fuel my soul. I don't think you guys realize how much it really fuels my soul. And, that's why I show up, because it fuels my soul. This is what I love to do. I love helping people. And it comes from my experience of not being happy and not being healthy. And, just all the work that I've done. I just want to share it. So thanks, guys. I love you. Thanks for being here. Mwah. Have a great week. Oh my God. Tomorrow's Monday. 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 It's Manifest Motivational Meatless Magical Monday. Shazam. And I'm out. Bye. Don't forget, like, subscribe, follow. Ding, 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 ding.